Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. It's Tracy and another Open with me. And this one is for the latest Let's Knit magazine. 10 toy bumper kit. Soft yarns, easy patterns. Pack worth £36. David and Charles pattern book. Cast on for Christmas, starting with the Christmas. Winter cruise worth £4,200. 6 free yarns with pom-pom effect worth $9.99 and 129 knits, tips and more. Okay, so we've got a little bonus magazine, and this time I remembered to use the scissors to undo. Didn't undo it very well. So in the meantime, while you're waiting for me to get this out, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and hopefully you'll get new videos when they pop up. So we've got the Toy Box Treasures. Which one will you make tonight? So we've got elephants, I want to say hippo, duck, we've got blocks, aeroplane, train, and the little kind of hoops. So that's quite good. We've got 5 yarns inside and bits and bobs to do. Isn't that cool? Okay, that's nicely sealed up. So we've got a magazine, and we've got a Hello Autumn supplement. So we'll have a look at that at the end, and we'll have a look at the magazine. Inside, back to school in style, 30 plus patterns, I Me Hearties, fun pirate plushie. And we've got Fair Isle hat and mitts. We've got a sausage dog with a pencil case. We've got 5 wear and wow tops. And then try this soft cable cardie. Gorgeous textured cowl. Not to be missed, new season's yarn. It's sock season. Winter cruise. Okay, I never win anything, so I could, whenever I, enter anything or do the lottery or go to bingo, which is a thing of the past, to be honest with you. I always say I couldn't win if I was the only one in it. Very true, sadly. Very unlucky when it comes to things like that. So we've got this top, which was very fashionable a few years back, with this peplum. They were very, very fashionable. I could still probably got mine somewhere. Obviously mine wasn't knitted. We've got a bag that's a drawstring. It looks like a phone cover with it. We've got a sausage dog, and we've got a cardie. And all the things that were on the front cover. We've also got this blanket, and there are some of the pullovers that they were mentioning. So let's have a little looky and see. Now that's nice. It's a King Cole yarn called Safari Chunky. I might have to look into that one. Maybe I'll ask them to send me a sample, perhaps. 10 cute toys to knit, 5 classic shades. 6 free yarns worth $9.99. Is that what's in our little pack? Or you can get it for free if you turn to page 88 to find out how. So no, that's another little pack you can get. 5 more reasons to love this issue. The Nativity set. Wasn't that in the last one, or was that the next one? I don't know. Let's have a look. That's what's in the box. We've got these yarns and patterns to make these doodahs. Okay. Want it, see it, want it, love it. So we've got some bits and bobs, that the little editorials and things to find when you're out and about. Knit it, write it, share it. Star letter, make of the month. So it's your kind of page, really, when you send in what you've done. Okay. Out and about. Where to go and what to do. That's quite an interesting page. I like that. Got lots in here. So we've got Yarndale, which is the 24th, 25th of September. Casting on Shetland Wool Week, a bit far for me to go. Shetland Wool Week. Landovery, so obviously Landudno. No, again, a bit far. And Perth Festival of Yarn. So, one of these days, maybe, when we've got more and more time on our hands, we'll have to go to these places. The Amazing Autumn Collection. Fab knitted look. Unisex make. Clever colour work. British wool. And use 10mm needles. Quite like that one, I have to say, with the 10mm needles. Okay, so they're all in here, apparently. Blister stitch sweater. This is blister stitch. Not one I'm aware of, but it makes a nice little bubble. A little blister, even. There's the back. It's different. Simple roll neck jumper. I'm not a big fan of the roll neck. I never used to like anything around my neck. It's different since I had my operation. I always feel like I've got something on my neck, so I'm kind of used to the feeling now. But there was times when I've had polar necks and things like that. I've just not been able to put up with it. But this one is nice and loose, away from the neck. This is the super chunky cable pullover, and now I like that. I can do simple cable. I say simple cable. I've never done anything much with cables apart from learn how to do it. The only thing I'm not keen on is the sleeves. They're a little bit baggy for my liking. I'd have to make them more like this. If I were to do this, that would be perfect then. Because I like 3/4 length sleeves. I don't like long. But I'm not really keen on them belling out like that. So I would have to adapt it if I were to make it. Collared and cabled sweater. Now, I'm not keen on collars on my knitwear, but you could always not put that on and just put a simple little rib around the edge if you didn't want it. But I like that one because it's got nice kind of tailored sleeves rather than the baggy. It's pretty. And the yarn does the work with the pattern, which is good. And then we've got this gathered waist top, which they call a peplum any other time. I don't understand why they just call it that. Never mind. Do you like that? It's different. I think if I did it, I wouldn't want to make such long sleeves. I kind of make them there. And this would have to be longer because this part of me, well, we don't look at that. Okay, so we've got All Loved Up. Keep heads and hands ultra warm with Julie Ferguson's Fair Isle set. Now, I do like that. That's quite pretty. I like the hearts. Yeah, that's nice. And we've got the charts that show you how to do it. Sock season. What goes where? Really? Cuff? Leg? It's like, hello? Am I really that stupid? Okay, heel turn, heel flap, gussets. I can understand. I would never have thought of anything on the foot as a gusset. So I can understand that bit, but you know, leg, really? Cuff, toe, it's bit self-explanatory that. Really could have just done with this bit perhaps. Never mind. Just feel like it's teaching everyone to suck an egg. Anyway, moving on. We've got Folktale Footsteps. So we've got some socks and we've got all the charts. Quite nice. One of these days, maybe I'll do it. Free 1,200 grams of Paisley yarn bundle. So this is the Paisley yarn. When you subscribe to Let's Knit magazine, you get 6 issues for £35 and you'll get this yarn. I cannot vouch for its softness because sometimes when you get yarn from magazines, they're not. They're kind of amigurumi-ish. And they're not soft in any way. But this, if you're going to get 1,200 grams, it might be, but it's not a brand. So I can't say, well, that's lovely because I've heard of that brand. Do you know what I mean? Kinda. This month's We're Loving Christmas. Cast on your festive knits with these merry and bright ideas. I'm really having trouble with my mouth today. Now this is a shoal searching. Keep youngsters in the swim with Susie John's super bag and goggles pouch. I thought it was a phone case, but it's for putting your goggles in when you go swimming. Well, there you go. Could use it for a phone if you wanted to. Or a pair of sunglasses if you want this as a beach bag. Just saying. Versatile. the Mindful collection. So this is a Knit Pro collection, and I mentioned this before. Sometimes when they bring out these new collections, I'm very tempted to get them. They can sometimes be expensive, but they are pretty. And but at the moment, I've got enough sets in my shop, which if you haven't come across it, is www.hobbyrocks.co.uk. So this is tea on the go. Take your best china mug wherever you wander, and with Charmaine Fletcher's handy caddy. A caddy with room for a couple of sachets of your favourite beverage at the front there. So you can put your cup in it. It's a cup caddy. And there it is inside. So it's sewing as well. Obviously, there was the symbol for the sewing machine because it's lined. Of course, you can hand sew that if you want. It's not the massive sort of thing, is it? So it's not going to take forever. So we've got the adverts and we've got this hot water bottle cover, which is quite nice. And the sausage dog. Classy mate. Give your youngsters a classroom pal to give them, organise their writing tools. So he's got a zip along his back because he's a pencil case. That's kind of cute, isn't it? And there you can see all the pencils spilling out. The Eco Edit. Oh my, go dry then. So Zero Waste Week. Making, mending and minimising waste. How to be a sustainable crafter. Right. That goes on for quite a few pages, I think. We've got the makes and the mending and the eco crafting. We won't go into that, it's quite lengthy. Best of British. So we've got all these different kind of yarns and what sheep they're made from, and some reviews on the retwist. Now my stock retwist. Let's see what it says. Scrap fabric and fibres from textile industry are sorted and assembled to recreate retwist t-shirt yarn. As a result, the available colours of this chunky, predominantly cotton yarn, depending on what is currently trending. So I stock this, and I stock big cakes of it. So you get a lot for your money out of mine, I have to say. I haven't got the second chance, but I have got quite a few recycled. Now, the Wendy are just coming back from the brink, so we've not got that many yarns available from Wendy yet, but they're going along the recycling route. Dishcloth cotton. I was going to buy some of that, this cotton, but they were out of stock of it, so I didn't stock it in my shop and I never really got it back again. But there we go. Some recycled yarns. I've got about 4 or 5 different recycled yarns now in my shop. Not just the t-shirt yarn from Retwist, but the chainy cotton cakes as well, which are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So in the next issue, if I get to see it, is the Nativity. And we've got this cardigan and a few bits and bobs. We've got a cute elf. We've got a gingerbread man. Tea break, what's that about? Are you a nitty clever clogs? Put yourself to the test with our fun teaser. Plus it's time to catch up with our columnist. So you've got a quiz. Remember magazines when you used to get quizzes? That's so cool. So now it looks like Wendy and Peter Pan are coming back with some new yarns. So I will have to check out my wholesale and see what we've got. Because, as I say, they were just a few yarns before. And mostly wool rich, so it doesn't really suit everybody. With winter coming, I might have a little look and see what I can find. So cozy on down. Knit this chunky chenille throw from Bernat in next to no time. We've got free 1,600 grams of Christmas yarn bundle. Sign up for 12 months of this for $59.99 and you'll get this Stylecraft chunky yarn bundle as a welcome gift. And then we can make Lucky the Pirate. Well, he wasn't that lucky because he's only got one eye. Just saying. But he is kind of cute. Like his hair. And we've got sock yarns. We've got a little thingy on sock yarns. Some of these I do stock. And not all of them, obviously, but some. Won't go into sock yarns. Cute in cables. So there's this sweater. Unisex. I can't imagine a boy wearing that, can you? Or putting a boy in it. I mean, even if you change the colour, it's still just a few buttons. It doesn't look boyish. Voting is now open for the British Knitting and Crochet Awards. Win a cruise worth £4,200. Win a colour wheel of yarn. And there's vote or go online to do that. A bevy of booties. So we've got little booties. Now, they don't look very different. Just a kind of few little different bits and bobs, but don't really look that. Oh, hang on. Independent online heroes. Go to the independently run online shops. Well, maybe I'll have to look to see how I can get on there. I've managed to draw a blank with all my endeavours to find advertising. So we've got some read and relax bits and bobs. Fairy tale blankets. Kids knits. Traditional Dutch Gainsey for children. I don't know what that means. Crochet Zodiac dolls. And a little bit of a crochet magazine in here. Bespoke books. Yarn mandalas for beginners. Is that knitting? That's crochet, surely, mandalas. Okay, so we've got a few books for either. And get the autumn look. I do like this one, which was well, they were advertising the Wendy, so I'm going to have to look into that. That does look sort of up my street, I have to say. And I've got some yarn that I could knit that quite easily. I was looking for a nice pattern to use that yarn. I don't know if mine's super chunky though, so you have to figure that out. What have we got here? Fab and Fruity Pumpkin colours. This country doesn't kind of do the pumpkin thing. We carve them, but not necessarily eat them. I don't know if that will become more and more and more part of our kind of thing or not, because it takes years, but a lot of things that are, well, what heavily American do infiltrate our, collective consciousness and become part of our culture. And that has happened time and time and time again. So you never know. Maybe we'll be getting pumpkin pie and stuff like that. So we got this advert here. First three issues for £10 when you subscribe to Let's Knit. So that's another way around subscribing, but you won't get that big kind of bundle. Charity corner. A few editorials. But these cupcakes, make a cake for Macmillan, world's biggest coffee morning. And I mentioned that before because there's been a lot of cupcakes and stuff like that in all the magazines that I've been reviewing, and they're the only cakes I'd be able to eat because I'm on a diet. I wouldn't be able to eat them. That would be a bit... Ugh. Okay, newsflash. So there's a few bits and pieces here. What's it saying about... Knit Pro International has launched its stunning new Mindful collection with a range of reinforcing the meditative qualities of knitting and crochet, I have to say. Both very good for stress. Well, I like this. It's like blanket lovey. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I do like that. And that is crocheted. I think the little bear is knitted, but the blanket is crocheted. So there, one. I like to call that fusion. We've got a fusion one. I've done a few fusion things. I made some scarves and blankets that were both. So here's what's the secret. Discover top tips for tricky techniques. So that's quite good. And we've got a heartwarming couple of bits. We've got, is that? That's not that, is it? Yes, it is. I thought that was a hot water cover for a minute, but it's not. It's this cowl. 100% wool. Might be a bit scratchy. I don't find wool that kind to me, I have to say. Knitters Know How. Square of the Month. That's quite cool that they do that. I'll have to start getting this magazine more regularly, I think. Last Minute Make Got a mug cover. Didn't mean to shout. It's excitable. I don't know. Maybe I am. And then the abbreviations and everything else. And that's the end of that. So, I lost my other book. I think it must have fell down. So I'm just going to pause it for a second. I'll come back. It did. It slipped down. So let's have a look. Now this is made with kind of like the supplements you get in the newspaper, that kind of feel. Not a glossy magazine, but one that's more kind of newspaperish. So this is Hello Autumn. 6 fab knits to make, wear and love. Fits 0 to 4 years jumper. We've got a dress-up toy, which is a Rawsome Lion 3-piece outfit. Perfect for cat lovers. Why is it? Oh, it's got cats. Oh, there you go. Oh, sorry, you can hear the thunder. Easy home style, quick and cosy leg warmers. Now, funnily enough, in my blog chat today, I did put on my leg warmers on the, you know, when you put the videos at the end that you want to pop up. So my leg warmers popped up and they're very easy. And we've got clever cables. So let's have a little look and see what we got. Kitchen baskets. Now, obviously, I've crocheted baskets before, but I've never thought to knit one. And it might be really cool, actually. Might have to look into it. Theo the lion. He is pretty cute, I have to say. And I love his tail. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I love his mane and his tail. And I do think that's quite nice that he's wearing jeans. Knitted ones. Here he is naked. Oh, my goodness. And he's got his clothes. Oh, bless. That's sweet. I do like him a lot. Here's his clothes. Of course, you can just keep making different clothes for him, couldn't you? And we've got the leg warmers, like I said. Lots of charts. Buchan, child's Gansey. Gansey. What's a Gansey? A perfect wee Gansey for babies and toddlers with a neck flap with button to allow for easy wear and knitted in a traditional way. Never heard of a Gansey. I just thought it was called a pullover. You learn something new every day. Slouchy cat hat. I'll tell you what, my cat has never been that happy to be in a cat basket because they know where they're going when they're in there. Or even if they don't know where they're going, they think they're going to the vets. So, yeah, Fluffy would not be looking at me like that if I popped her in there. So we've got a chart. They look like Space Invaders, you know, especially this bit. They do, but obviously they knit up like cats. So then we've got the socks. So that's it. That's the supplement, not the biggest supplement in the world, but this magazine was quite full. And of course, we've got this as well. So, do you like this one? Would it be worth me subscribing maybe to a Let's Knit just to keep abreast of this one? I think I've said it before. Some of the features like the quizzes and bits and bobs that I find in Let's Knit, I do like. Maybe they should make a Let's Crochet. I don't know. Or Let's Crochet and Knit. Like some magazines have amalgamated. What do you think? Do you like it? Let me know what you like, and I will see you on the next one. So thank you for watching. Stay safe, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you soon.